Alright, I've already told you that this is a system that goes up and down very, very quickly. So I'm going to take it not exactly off. I'm going to take one belt off, and then you'll realize that the bottom belt works exactly the same way. And we can get an estimate of how long it's going to take. If you want, you can take your watch and watch me and then just see how long it takes me. It's going to take me a little longer because I'm shooting the video. I'm doing it one-handed, and I'm going to have a few little fun moments. I'm going to see if I can't do it in about 3 minutes, even given what I have to do. Okay, so here we go. So start your watches now. This is the ratchet. Just pull that open like that. It loosens the belt system. I go over here. Now this is loose. Now I've used these toggles. I just bought these at the local hardware store. I happen to like them because, hey, I can do this one-handed. And I want you to know I am doing this with my right hand, even though I am left-handed. Take off the washer and then slip off the bracket. And, well, I could do it over here, and it's exactly the same thing, which is a little redundant. But that's how long it would take to do that. Now, in terms of putting it back, let's say, just to be very generous, that we say, all right, that took me 30 seconds to do. So now I'm going to put it back, and I may twist the belt a little bit. I really don't know, but it doesn't matter. It works anyway. And put the toggle back on like this. And I'm going to explain these anchors in a moment. You don't have to do anything terribly tight. You can just do it relatively loose. So then I've got the belt here, and this is going to be a little tricky. So I'm going to use my knee because I am doing it one-handed. I just hold that up, and then you just ratchet the belt tight. And I hope I'm getting this all in the video. There you go. And that's enough. It doesn't have to be horribly tight. I'm going to give it one more crank. Oops. Maybe a couple. There. But you won't be doing it one-handed. So all that happens then is you just flip that open, undo the toggle bolt if you have one. I'll talk about that in a moment. And undo this one. And let's say it takes a minute, especially if you get two hands. So let's double that and say, all right, it's going to take you 2 minutes to do the whole thing. So it takes 2 minutes to take down, and to put back up, it's probably about this, let's say 2.5 minutes. So there is nothing faster up and down in the industry. So I promised you that I would show you what's going on with this particular bracket. I'll do it now. That way you just get to see me do this again and make sure it wasn't some sort of a fluke. These toggles don't come with the system. What you get with the system is the panel, 2 belts, 2 brackets, and the anchors depend on what it is that you're going to be anchoring into. In this particular case, I've used a sleeve anchor. That means to say that what's left on the building is this piece that you see here, and it's got a thread on it. I like this because then I get to use this kind of a device to hold the bracket on, and it's kind of nice because this particular toggle is open all the way through, that you can see there. So that's kind of a nice thing. I find that it's quick and easy and fast. I'm going to do a segment on attachments and anchors and that kind of thing. There are all kinds of them. My second favorite, and we don't really want too much showing on the outside of the building. In fact, we're the only company that produces a product that doesn't leave very much on the building at all. Other companies use mullions and all kinds of things that you probably don't want to have on your building. So I'm going to show you another kind that is an anchor. This is a sleeve anchor. It expands inside, so when you get it, there's going to be a bolt and a washer here, and you take your socket set and you tighten the bolt until it becomes very solid. And then what I like to do is undo the bolt and replace it with a toggle, because I think it's nicer, faster, easier, better, whatever. There are others. There's SAMIs. There's a whole lot of drop-in anchors that work. Some for wood, some for concrete, some for aluminum, that kind of thing that I will show you separately. And my second favorite is a flush mount. That means to say all you see is a hole in the building and some internal threading. And then I've got a special paddle bolt that goes into it. It's got like a beaver tail at the end, and it's twisted in. I like things that are toolless. Don't have to go and look around for all kinds of things after its its initial installation is done. True, you're going to need a drill bit, and you may need a socket set, but after that's done, initially, you're free and clear. You don't have to do anything. So that's essentially how it goes up and down. Again, maximum time is maybe a couple of minutes, so it's great in the event that you have a flash flood coming. It'll go up real quick. As a matter of fact, in terms of flash floods, we can make these in any size that might be required. If it's flash floods, we might make a version that's only 2 feet high and 1 belt, and that would even go up faster, because sometimes in a flash flood you really don't know when you're going to get hit with it. So that's basically it. That's how easy it is to put it up and take it down. And you're going to see in a separate video when I show you how the stacking happens, and the wing system, and those kinds of items, that they work just as well. So let's go on and take a look at how we adapt to various surfaces, and that's coming up in just a second.